Because I got Black Swan. Now I just need to know if her cone is useful. I want to just, like, shove her on the team at level 40, though. I'll, like, experience the story a bit instead of diving head on and using her immediately, as much as I would love to do that.
Time to head to the next stop. Let's meet up with everyone in the parlor car.
Pom-Pom's not here yet?
Pom-Pom knows how to keep people on the edge of their seats.
Apologies for the delay, dear passengers. Something important came, so I,
Worst case, I'll make the hole at the end of the street. I want to do, like, all my grinding for her off-screen, honestly.
Yeah, important. I thought everyone knew. Our next is the planet of festivities, Penacony. I know everyone's eager to park and get to that famous Stellar Hotel, but before we set off, I should remind everyone of 3 things. First, Penacony is located in Asana, a star system brimming with Memoria, which has historically been one of the macro voids that leaked out from the memory zone. Even after eons, the Memoria concentration up ahead is above normal levels. This wouldn't be a problem, but everyone's different, so if you exhibit any signs of dizziness, hallucination, distorted memories, or any other symptoms, you should take them seriously. Second, Penacony is a colony belonging to the Harmony family. It also marks the first time this family has extended a public invitation to other factions. Remember that the Express has been invited as a guest, and that we must adhere to any and all regulations. Got it. In Rome, as they say. Don't worry, conductor. We definitely won't embarrass the nameless. Rome? Anyway, third and final. Rather than being a request, Pom-Pom has a favor to ask of everyone. If you could, hope that while you're all on vacation, you could spare some time to help inquire about a few of the nameless.
Allow me to explain. Just like most of the worlds that the Express calls at, Penacony is one of the stops along the Silver Tracks. Several millennia ago, it was an IPC frontier prison, and it was the Trailblaze that connected it to thousands of stars. During that time, the Astral Express once visited Penacony. As with all meetings, they inevitably lead to goodbyes. As the Express's logs indicate, it seems some passengers decided to call Penacony their permanent home. Don't worry, just think of it as returning to your hometown. Following the Express's departure, the Stellarongs cut off contact to myriad worlds, and Penacony's ownership switched hands several times. How did these nameless choose to stay here? How did the course of their subsequent lives unfold? And what legacies did they leave behind? Retracing our predecessors' footsteps. That is in itself an adventure, wouldn't you agree? Even if they left the stars behind them, their trailblaze would not be over. That's also what the conductor thinks, isn't it? According to the passenger list, the 3 people who got off were Tiernan, Legwork, and Rosalina, the Express's guard, mechanic, and surveyor, respectively. No supplementary details are available.
Destination occupations? Don't even sound like their real names either. It'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
We'll just leave it to the stars of fate. Considering the Nameless's diversity, perhaps we might even stumble upon their descendants. Or, against the slimmest of chances, the very individuals themselves. We'll conclude today's navigation meeting on this point. There's a bit of time left before we jump. In the meantime, it might be a good idea to double-check your bags.
I'll broadcast an announcement before we jump.
Bubbles! It's very displeased with what you have done.
Ah, I spoke to Mr. Yang. I'll be staying on the express this time. I wish you all a delightful time in Penacony. Thank you. I appreciate the invitation, but I don't like bustling places. And someone has to handle the work on the express. Pay no mind to the matters concerning the Xianzhou. Penacony isn't the final stop. We have plenty of time. Once everything is packed up, I will naturally catch up with all of you. I'd advise double-checking your bags. Word is that the family's customs procedure can be quite demanding. Better to sort it out now than face issues at hotel check-in.
Camera, check. Extra clothes, check. Toiletries. Aw, trad. Travel bottles I ordered haven't arrived. Although, I hear that Penacony's resort hotel is pretty luxurious. Guessing their toiletries should be just as fancy. That means I can make more room in my suitcase. What else should I bring? You won't fit in the suitcase. Can't you walk?
Yeah, that's
Maybe
why,
I should
man.
bring some novels or comic books. At least then I won't be too bored while staying in the hotel room. These books are so heavy. This is hard. How else should I take?
It's about time. I should find a seat.
When did my jukebox start playing other stuff, by the way? I'm pretty sure I said to only play Wildfire. I mean, it's not like this is bad, it's actually kinda peaceful, but...
Hi! Hello! Attention all passengers! The express is about to make the jump! Express is about to make the jump! And hold on! Train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's not foreboding. Oh, that is somewhere completely different. First look at Mommy's powers?
Not another one.
Oh, no, that's Akron.
Come with me.
I apologize if I mispronounced that, by the way. I'm pretty sure that's how I heard it's supposed to be pronounced.
These questions, no meaning. But I will answer you as asked. This is the border between reality and the memory zone. A dreamscape. Right this moment, you and I have coincidentally shared the same dreamscape, appeared in each other's minds. This is the Land of Dreams' inaugural welcome. Worry not. Very quickly you will awaken. Everything that has transpired was naught but a faint lingering of loss. Pay no mind, for this forgetfulness happens with each new dawn. It is an occurrence become accustomed. So, come with me. I'll take you home.
Hey, I wouldn't mind spending a little bit more time with you, just saying.
Left, the end of the corridor. I will wait there for you.
Oh, cool, so that means I can explore? Hey, yo, this your bed? Because, sure we could spend some time over here, too. I mean, I'm not gonna say it. Because I'm pretty sure it speaks for itself.
I'm not there. Turn back.
But demanding.
Galaxy Ranger Acheron.
Okay, so I was kind of right.
You can call me whatever you want. Open this door. Take a look at the mesmerizing dreamscape. Well, you can.
This is... No.
This way.
Wait. Okay. Oh, there was a treasure chest earlier.
After you.
Am I supposed to walk up the wall?
Oh!
How is this even possible?
Why not? We're almost there. You still walk?
I love this game's writing.
You're funny. If you can crack jokes, you're probably fine. Don't stop. Don't turn back. Don't look down. Or up, for that matter. These voices, they're just shadows of the dreamscape. Pay no heed to them.
He kind of reminds me of Jing Yoon. She reminds me of something too. Swan, Sparkle. Hope to meet y'all in the future, which I know we will.
Welcome to
Whoa.
the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday. If you need help checking in, please head straight to the concierge.
Leave this realm and rise as you would on any other day. Forget this fortuitous encounter and return.
Oh dear, I'm not going to forget about this. Matter of fact, you're right on that checklist.
I would make a request of you. You may think it's somewhat strange, or even rude, but I wish to know. Have we met somewhere before? To evoke memories of an old friend. In the haze of my recollections, crossed blades with me, much like this surreal dreamscape where we stood close, yet forever out of reach. May I ask you a few more questions? I tend to forget things, which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. The answer is inconsequential. Your spontaneous reaction is what matters. For instance, when you awaken in your room, your lips speak several names. Are they your companions? Family? Enemies? You seem to have forged unbreakable bonds with many people and many incidents. Might I ask if you fear losing these bonds? If there was a vast dreamscape, so lifelike it's indistinguishable from reality. There, no one faces life's separations or deaths. Everyone attains their deserved happiness and lives happily ever after. I would ask, would you wish to stay? Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, stars, and ultimately yourself.
That's all it sounds like, pretty much.
Everyone and every face they remember. Joy, heartaches, vows sealed and those left hanging. All will inevitably march towards a fulfillment. You had grasped the journey's finale right from its beginning. I would ask, would you still embark on this journey? I know this is hard. You don't have to be hard-pressed to make a decision. As I have said, the answer is inconsequential. Hearing, touch, thought. Through these you gain emotions. Cherish them. With emotions we make choices. And so we return to the original question. I would ask, do you still remember me? I understand. How interesting. For a split second it felt like countless versions of you, alike yet distinct, gave entirely different responses.
Well, that's probably also quite true.
We all have our paths to walk. We shall bid our The golden dream is getting restless. In the coming nights of long, I'm afraid you will face many tribulations and witness many tragedies. And finally, sight will only see black and white. But please believe me, in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of bleeding red. And when you make a choice, it will reappear more. What you must do now is ponder its significance. And then you can return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
Whoa. You just pulled a Brooke. Okay, but like, Acheron has her energy. Like, I don't know. Let me interrupt you, Combo. I don't understand what a lot of these New Age term means, but if out of anything, this is one of those cases where the term girl boss seems like it'd be a strong contender. Like, obviously, there's some emotion behind what she does. But no, she has that energy about her.
Sounds like you had a nightmare. Private Astana, and already, you should be careful. Tolerance to Memoria isn't the strongest. Oh, Fred, you're often the reverse of reality. While you were sleeping, the express arrived at Penacony. Can you imagine? Yesterday's grim frontier prison is today's lavish hotel. I wonder Penacony's today, but I'm pretty train-tied at the moment. You'll have to be my eyes and ears while we're here. Gear up and make sure you've got everything. And before you step out, swing by the back and grab March. Waiting for you there.
Of course she is. I don't really have a specified gender, so I guess I'll go with the...
Penacony. Oh, we're here at last. Oh, the family sure doesn't play around with their around with all that attention.
Right?
I wouldn't ask them to try and nab that Stellaron from inside you. Aside from that, I have to say the family has been really accommodating. Well, the hassle was worth it. Just look at this grand hotel lobby. And those endless rows, they're all rooms, right? Think of the number of guests staying here. Where are our rooms? Come on, Mr. Yang and the rest must be at the front desk. Let's hurry up and meet them there.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday.
Oh. Ain't you familiar?
Now checking in. Please head straight to the concierge.
Excuse.
I'm Misha, a bellboy working here on Penacony. Pleased to be at your service. If you need help with baggage...
Over here. Seems not right.
Should you need assistance with moving luggage to your room, feel free to contact me. Please, go ahead. Don't keep your friend waiting.
Is it bad I actually want to see what he can do as far as his skill set goes? Like, obviously I'll get the chance to in the preview thing, but...
I'm sorry, but your name really isn't in the system. But in the information I received from the Astral Express, it states that we already reserved rooms. Please, check again for me. Yes, ma'am. Please give me a moment. The Astral Express, Platinum Guest Rooms, whose names include Mr. Welt Yang, Miss Kimiko, Miss March 7th, and Mr. Don Hung. These are the only 4 names on the reservation list.
Bruh.
I understand. No wonder our friend's name here is missing. When we responded to the family's invitation, he hadn't even arrived on the express. Something came up in Don Hung's schedule, and he couldn't make it. I have an idea. Could you reassign his room? It's still the same number of people.
He's a new passenger aboard our Astral Express. We can vouch for his status. Even if that is so, I'm afraid... No, I'm not doubting your status. It's just...
What's the problem, bitch?
Well, it's just that right now, we're on the eve of the Charming Festival. Penacony's most important moment of every era. And with the family's invite, all guests from all over the cosmos have thronged this place. The hotel security is on high alert with 0 room for error. And with such a last-minute change, it really isn't something that this young lady's words can resolve on a whim. My esteemed guests, the Astral Express, please do not make it harder for her.
I
We're
kinda
sorry
wanna
for
hit
all
him.
the trouble our check-in seems to have caused. Might I ask for your name?
I am the humble aventuring of the IPC Strategic Investment Department, a non-performing asset liquidation specialist and subordinate to Supervisor Dunn. I was cordially invited by the watchmaker. I also happen to be a traveler that's had to stand behind you for a while.
Leave it to me. I've heard that the IPC has also received Penacony's invitation. So forgive me if I'm mistaken, but you must be the representative. The IPC's elite certainly does have an extraordinary air about them. Suppose such an exceptional figure such as yourself wouldn't mind paying a convenience for us?
I must be hearing
She's
things.
trying.
Paving
So
a
hard.
convenience? Couldn't I be saying this to you instead? I've been waiting here for more than 10 minutes. Do you know how many credits 10 minutes is to me?
It must be an
Wanna hit him?
minute, which is why now, Mr. Adventurine, I have an investment that you absolutely cannot miss out on. The IPC's influence runs deep and wide, and their word wields the utmost authority. We hope to borrow your status to vouch for him. As such, you won't just be sparing much of your invaluable time, but also forging new friendships.
Well, this is interesting. And how will my new friend benefit me?
Now this is a topic very much worth getting into. Just as we are guests of the Watchmaker, why don't we make ourselves comfortable in Penacony before getting to know each other more elaborately?
Humana?
But, Miss Navigator, I must point out,
I'm into men.
if I do something about it now, the time saved is from my own efforts.
I'm sorry.
Favor from you.
That was too easy.
But, you said in the second half, I loved it. Friends, yes, nothing is more precious than friends. Especially a righteous trailblazer like a Nameless. Going forward on this Penacony trip, I'll be counting on all my trailblazer friends here. Looking forward to it.
I'm glad you've put it this way. So about the vouching,
There you go, miss. Please allow him to check in on my account. I have an appointment with the family's Mr. Sunday. I will ask him to handle this matter. Don't worry, I won't cause you any trouble.
but
What?
Allie, just a moment. The family cannot allow guests to enter a dream while bearing burdens.
Oh, speak of the devil, look who's here. It's Sunday, the most handsome man. Along with a singer renowned across the universe, Robin.
He said you were the most dashing person in Penacony. How interesting.
I've kept you waiting,
Awkward.
Mr. Aventurine. This way, please. Let us speak in private.
Astral Express guests, please come this way and rest your feet. Wait, what? You're... Wait a minute. I'm sorry, but are you the singer at Salon Superstar? I can stop one heart from... That's your song,
Great.
isn't it? I never thought a cutie like yourself would be
Hey,
a
yo.
fan of mine. Oh, there is Robin. Coming to in person here. It is an honor to meet everyone.
Are you also a member of the family on Penacony like him?
Truth be told, I'm a guest like everyone. Penacony is my home, but I left when I was older. I was graciously invited this time to return and sing a song at the charming festival. The person you speak of is Sunday, my senior, and one of the local leaders at Penacony. He is also the organizer of this era's charming festival. He heard you all ran into some difficulties and sent me here to provide aid. Alas, I arrived a little later than usual. Sincerely apologize for any unpleasantness during your stay.
Please, be at ease. I have instructed Miss Allie to resolve the system error as soon as possible. I've also upgraded your rooms as sleeping compensation. Please wait a moment for the hotel to arrange for suitable accommodation.
Just takes out some of the other guests.
Mr. Aventurine has an appointment with the Oak family and has checked in prior. On
Gary?
his behalf, I extend his apologies to everyone of the Astral Express and wish for an amicable partnership moving forward.
Thank you for stepping in to resolve this matter. But are you sure about the rooms? I wouldn't want your other guests to feel we were being given preferential treatment.
Please, rest assured, the family will personally undertake communications to handle this. It is only right that we, as the actual administrators, relieve you of any problems during your visit in Penacony. I apologize for taking up everyone's precious time, and we shan't keep you any longer. If you need anything else while in Penacony, the family stands ready to serve.
May your dreams be beautiful and pleasant. Oh, it's just one surprise after another. But since that Sunday, since Mr. Sunday's vouched for us, I guess we can finally check in normally?
Seems like.
How does the saying go? Trouble comes in pairs?
There's also the saying, from misfortune comes bliss.
Yeah, well, I'd like to see that
Okay,
more.
there's no queue in the lobby now. Let's go find Miss Allen.
Esteemed guests of the Astral Express, your check-in procedure is complete. Please forgive us for any previous inconvenience caused. This is your Dreamscape Pass. It serves as your hotel room key, as well as a directory of all the amenities and information you require at the Reverie. It even provides smart assistance. At the same time, it is also Penacony's special, one-of-a-kind souvenir that belongs only to you. You can use the Dreamscape Pass's provided clock-in feature to record every moment of your wonderful dream. Save your favorite happy bits and create a Dreamscape scrapbook that is uniquely yours. Regarding the method of usage, the Dreamscape Pass will guide you through the process. I wish you all pleasant dreams in Penacony. You may take the elevator over there to reach your guest rooms.
All right. Let's
Yeah, that totally doesn't sound like something fucked up is gonna happen. Please do not enter the dream naked. Yeah. Alright. Alright. I did do my daily shit, by the way, right? Let's see.
Why is it detecting life forms inside?
Box. 5 seller jade. That's not bad.
Actually book a stay on
excuse.
The dream world! I heard that Penacony transformed the dreamscape into a majestic metropolis. What exactly would that look like? Oh, I can't wait!
Our rooms are down this way.
This is a long hallway. Is it just me, or is this hotel too big for its own good?
A little bit there, well. Little bit. Yo, 15J just from getting 3 chests, that's not bad, honestly. Chest. Oh.
We're finally here. Let's all head to our rooms first and put down our bags. Well, how about a drink first? Penacony's Soul Glad is very famous.
Go on. You may be thinking of the same thing.
Do you remember the invite that the Express received?
The family's esteemed guests are cordially invited to Penacony to participate in our grand celebration. That's why we're here in the first place.
You recall correctly, but there was more to this invite. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
I don't remember that
Philosophical.
part of the invite. You mean there was a hidden message?
This is the part that intrigues me. The invite sent by the family was nothing more than a music box that, when wound, would play an accompanying tune. But the box that was sent to us was slightly unusual. The music it played had off-key notes in the background. I recorded these dissonant notes, and they were a perfect match with the gravity wave frequency when the Express made its warp jump. Also, the Express engine's spatial curvature was its encryption key.
A distress call method regularly used by the Nameless.
I can't be certain. It may be a masked fool's trap. From the execution itself, the Riddlers or Inquisition spirits could have done this themselves.
When did you discover this?
When we were handling that raw food Stellaron matter, I told Pom Pom about it first thing.
It's no wonder that IPC Ambassador also mentioned this Watchmaker. The invite he received must also have contained a hidden message, and it seems like he decoded it. There's something else on my mind.
Yeah,
When the
he's
invite was
smart.
brought up,
Punchable,
that
but smarter.
family leader mentioned being one of the actual administrators of Penacony, and that it was their duty to relieve us of any problems. In hindsight, there was more to that statement. He also had Miss Robin with him. No singer, but her voice sounded a little strange. Would a singer really take to the stage if their voice wasn't in touch?
Yes.
Are you saying you suspect that the family did not send the invite and is hiding something from us?
It's possible. The fact that the family sent out invites to the other factions is already unusual. And your discovery confirms that there could be a third party involved. I take back what I said. This event is becoming more interesting with each passing second. Why didn't you tell the others?
We shouldn't interfere if this is just an internal affair of Penacony or the family.
But you said so yourself. This could concern the Trailblaze.
Well, I did. Which is why, before we set off, I told March 7th and Don Hung about it.
So I was the only one kept in the dark then.
That's because you were zonked out the whole ride. No one had the chance to tell you.
Oops. I mean, hey, I met a hot girl. Wait,
Is
what?
the purpose of gathering all of the
Yeah, don't
factions
worry
into
about it.
Penacony? And why does the family choose to remain silent about their knowledge of this? There are too many unanswered questions. We must use the utmost caution before we go deeper. Right now, let's just focus on the conductor's request. We'll collect intel while enjoying this wonderful vacation. Penacony is, after all, a famed resort of the cosmos. Not many get a chance to even visit in their lifetime. Head back to your rooms, get some rest, and prepare to enter the dreamscape.
It's time to head back to my room. Before entering the dream, I should probably talk to the rest.
Yeah, more Jade.
He's
Wait.
Brilliant. We meet again.
What are you doing here?
Calm down. I'm just here to soak in the festive vibe. This may be your room now, but half a system hour ago, a lucky block number, a lucky floor, a lucky room number. You have no idea how much I went through to book this. And now I've given it to you. Treasure it well.
I could be a complete asshole, but not yet.
No. I only let you have. Penacony's a true blue land of dreams. How many across the stars would spend half their lives just to acquire an admission ticket to the Reverie? Think about the type of people who can even afford to stay here. If it wasn't for my brilliant plan, you think the family would offend those bigwigs just to sate the paltry whims of an unsought guest
Rude.
such as yourself? So sit down and let's have a chat. With everything said and done, I think I deserve at least this much. Cutting to the chase. I like that.
Just lied about it.
Simply put, my friend, I need your help. You may or may not know this. Penacony's far murkier scene. The family's eyes are everywhere, but if my goal is simple. Help the IPC retrieve something that belonged to them in the first place. You agree, when this is done, you will stand to reap great rewards,
Jade?
as well as the preservation's protection. It's clear you're not just one of the crowd. You possess so magnetic that it could sway the outcome of any game. That power, you really don't wish to use it. Or you don't want to be rid of it. Why not use it to etch your name across the stone. The power that men both fear and desire is right in the palms of your hand. Mr. Stone, have I hit the nail on that? Your acting's good. You don't have to answer me. Sit on it.
You sit
When the
on
time is
this,
right,
bitch.
I will look for you again.
Sorry.
Of course, you can confer with your colleagues as well, or go as far as to use me in return. I welcome that notion, because it will also show me what to tell you. I don't do deals where I'm on the losing end.
Low-key,
So I
I do
hope
like his
that
eyes, though.
friends don't let me down.
Just saying.
Very well.
Nutjack, what? Oh!
Oh yes, before I go, let's play another game. A simple game. Get to know each other better. You just have to guess which hand the chip is hiding. It'll help me get a better grasp on your personality and the way you do. Left or right? I'm about to reveal the answer. Huh? I didn't get your answer. Oh, but that's fine, because friend, the game has already begun. Allow me to make you an offer. One you can't refuse.
He said the thing.
No reason to choose otherwise. And no other choice.
Hello there. What are you doing in my room?
Your room. Well played. You haven't been in Penacony long. You already know how to rope people into your Oh, don't misunderstand. That was a mere reminder. This place runs deep with plenty of unsavory characters.
Listen, I really like her better than you.
Like,
And that's, like, not for the obvious bias that she's hot.
I'll make my exit now. Have a pleasant stay.
Why haven't you left?
So many characters sighing in the voice acting.
This is mine. I jest. Take it easy. This is indeed your room. I was just passing by.
Come on, give me an option up
I'm
well,
trying
you
to
can
find
also
something
say.
to do. I heard a commotion here. I came to take a look. Luckily, your door was open. That man looked like he was up to no good.
Definitely.
Anyway, as long as you're alright. You should return to my room, too. But before I go, can I ask you a question? You may think it's somewhat strange, perhaps, even rude. I wish to know, have we met somewhere before? Is that so? I haven't been able to shake off this familiar feeling since just now. Maybe this is what they call deja vu. It could really be serendipity. This is your name, isn't it? Nice to meet you. You forget. A man mentioned it before he left. My memory's not very good, but not so bad that I can't remember details from just minutes ago.
Highness.
Galaxy Ranger Acheron. This is what they call me. You can call me whatever you want.
Oh.
Lastly, gentle.
See, that's already permission number 1.
There are people who possess unwavering resolution, even unto death, and they do not wield such conviction for good. And on that man's face I see something. One who wears a blade must use it to cut, don't you? And when a gambler has nothing to lose on the table, he will surely go for broke and bet it all on a final hand. That is all I can say. I thought you should know all this. Make a choice. Goodbye.
Acheron
I'll
left.
see you sometime again.
Can't shake off this odd feeling I have. Forget it. Taken a while, but at least I can finally enter the dream.
Hello again.
Sorry, can you point me in the direction of the lobby? These hallways really look the same to me.
Hi, us.
Please relax. Feel the ebb and flow of your body. Just focus on breathing and imagine you're in paradise. Imagine a dreamland.
What is it, Ratio? Why the long face? Hey, I just realized. Where's that handsome bust of yours?
You're late. By 4 minutes and 16 seconds. You better have solved the mystery of Akavilli's fall. Otherwise, I suggest not tangling with the nameless.
You mean you don't believe me when I say I truly wish to befriend them?
Glamorous people do not make friends. Fun fact, the Atini Peacock boasts one of the universe's more jarring songs. And your choice of attire is somewhat peacock-esque.
A little bit.
It seems this peacock is short of a feather or two. The family's been rummaging through your things, haven't they?
Yeah, by that gray-suited fellow. All the cash gifts and the box containing the cornerstones. Huh? Where are you going?
Back home. To tell the corporation that some idiot ruined everything.
Damn.
Well, it's nothing more than a few rocks. Why so serious? Who cares if they're gone?
Without that aventurine stone, you're nothing more than a doomed Sigonian thrall, sentenced to die by the IPC. Or is that serial number on your neck a cherished memento from the Amber Lord?
You're fine. I'll give you that. It appears our erudite friend has done his...
It's my job. How would a gambler wrest Penacony back from the IPC otherwise?
Don't worry, Doctor. I have my... The family fears interference from the IPC. Constant attention. Or to play devil's advocate, perhaps Penacony might have always been a ruse under the guise. If you ask me, that invite is nothing but a self-planted diversion. A red herring. Or maybe they're thinking of pulling off something big during the Charmony Festival. Or someone else may. And they acquiesce to elevating the magnitude of the plan. Well, regardless, be it the family or the watchmaker's legacy, as long as all
Get to the point. What's your plan?
no need to expand on that. Not yet time to reveal my trump card.
Any true collaboration demands trust. Did that notion somehow escape your civilian upbringing?
Then
They forgot to animate his mouth during that one.
That depends on you.
So you don't trust me either. Now that was easy, wasn't it? Also, I didn't go to school. My parents didn't teach me any of that. A pity. Left before they could impart.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I did not mean to offend.
None taken. But they did teach me that friends are weapons of the abject. Even under the watchful eye of the Harmony, our performances have far exceeded my expectations. Let's see. Garden of Recollection and the Astral Express have already made contact. Annihilation Gang, I can't really. The Knights of Beauty haven't given their answer. As for the bunch at the tavern. Speaking of which, I ran into a woman just now who introduced herself. Galaxy Rain. The whole conversation felt. Help me look into her.
Yeah, he's gone.
Well, you don't really disdain me that much. Wow. Seems like I'm on my own.
Zip.
So this is the dreamscape? The atmosphere here creeps out. What was that weird noise just?
Sounded like bubbling.
Note?
Oh.
This way. Can you see me? Over here. Please, come this way.
I thought I heard a familiar voice. Is it coming from...
Ah, you're here. Wonderful. Oh, I thought you wouldn't notice me. Welcome to the Gallery of Thoughts. Think of this as the entrance to the Golden Hour. I'm here to provide guidance to our guests. Huh? You remember me? I'm so glad. This is a temporary interchange, so it looks a little rundown. The Reverie in the Dreamscape is currently undergoing a revamp.
Uh-huh.
I apologize for any unpleasantness in your stay. But if you enter the Golden Hour, I'm sure all your troubles will dissipate in an instant. You've perhaps read about it in your Dreamscape past, but Ica Golden Hour is one of the 12 Dreamscapes in Penacony, and its time coincides with midnight. Here, the dream's time is forever stopped in the moment before midnight. Tomorrow will not come, and this night of revelry will never end. But that doesn't mean that time is stopped in the dream. To avoid any physical or mental burden on guests, time in the dream has been synced with realities, so don't worry. Oh, you're asking about the referee in the dreamscape, right? I'm not sure exactly either. I'm sorry. Note? Did you find it in the room? behind by the previous guest, was it? It was my mistake. I failed to tidy up properly and caused an inconvenience for you. I'm truly sorry. You just
My
go right
God,
to
the
bed
internet's
for
gonna
the
eat him up.
Wish you an unforgettable dream.
Wait. My game break? My game broke. Hold on. Yeah, no, it broke. Fuck. And I'm free falling. Ow! Yamchud.
Are you alright? You are in the dreamscape after all.
Oh, bitch.
Seems like our guest here hasn't gotten used to the transition. Fret not. Feeling a sense of weightlessness is normal for new visitors. Robin, please guide our friend in getting more comfortable with the new environment.
Leave it to me.
Totally didn't read dribbles as something else. Oh. Trippy.
Don't worry. Just relax. You'll be feeling like your normal self in no time. Inhale. Now exhale.
Yeah.
You should be feeling fully in control now. Welcome to Penacony. You merely changed your state of mind for you to feel more at ease.
I see.
Relax. Just did some tuning on you with the resonance of the harmony. Allow you to control your limbs freely in the dreamscape. Essentially, the dream of Penacony is a world formed by memoria. Only by fully understanding its nature can you move freely within it. It's like learning to swim. It's easy to sink at first when you aren't accustomed to the water, but once you get the hang of it, you can float and swim on the surface.
Interesting.
Indeed. But still, we don't really have an in-depth understanding of the memoria. Unless you're one of the memo keepers of the Garden of Recollection, it can be difficult at first to manipulate the memoria as you wish. Once you've been tuned by the harmony, you can use the same laws of physics from the real world understand how the world works. Oh, oops. I've fallen into my professional habits again. I just can't seem to shake off this urge to be a know-it-all.
Mind him.
A lot of people have that habit, man. Don't worry about it.
Enjoy the beautiful dreamscape the family has built for everyone. We shall take early.
I'm guilty of it
Have a
too.
blast.
I always give opinions to people that did not ask. But I've also learned better to at least ask if people want my advice before just giving it 90% of the time.
The Dreamscape sales store. Do they visit it? The place is bustling. There are so many people living in the Dreamscape.
And now, a word from our sponsor. Pointing is hard. Anyway, Dubby is another alternative to your traditional energy drinks, Monster, Rockstar, etc., etc., etc. The person in charge is apparently a much nicer guy than that of G Fuel. And the taste, honestly, might be a little bit better in some ways. So, if you want cool shakers, which the waifu shaker is not currently available, but they might bring them back one day. Some great flavors. And because I am an expert at this, I totally didn't read first. We got Beach and Peach, Dub Slide, and Dragonade. Honestly, sound pretty good. Haven't tried these three. I have tried one so far. Don't remember what exactly that was, but it was a really good flavor, and I'm just really bad at drinking these things that I'm supposed to be drinking to feel better. Though if you want to feel better, instead of drinking just plain old water or some energy drinks that aren't good for you, or supporting somebody that is not that great, don't forget to use my code TheBlaziking right here. And, well, I think I have one more sponsor for you.